Who was Alex? Well, Alex was what most people thought was a young man entering in the big wide world, free from his education and the restraints that they had held over him. For many years he had been told what to do, when to do it, and always by others. He had grown up under the strong influence of his mother, whom he loved dearly, but he could never bring himself to tell her his deep-down secrets and desires. Alex had been late developing into the young man he was growing into. He was shorter than most, well, everyone for his age. His voice had never broken, and a genetic disorder had meant that he never grew body hair, only his head held the natural blonde locks that matched his mother. He had been slow to be potty trained, still wetting at night after control during the daytime had been achieved. He was just told by his mother that over time it would sort itself out, but his nighttime wetting would be taken care of by her. So for many years after night, Alex's mother was there to make sure he went to sleep in a nappy and plastic pants, then as time moved on a disposable nappy. Alex's mother was a hard-working lady, well respected in the business community, with many friends, but still loved her son more than anything else. She was 6 foot tall and literally towered over her son. She made sure that she kept fit, using the gym in the house and the pool on her days off and at weekends. Having made a success of her business at a young age, she always made time for Alex, her mother helping to look after him while he was still a baby. By the time that he was ready for school, she was the one to take him and pick him up every day. This would seem odd to a lot of people as it carried on until he left school. Some would have thought him a little mummy's boy, had it not been for the fact that they lived in the countryside outside the main town and off the bus route. He had his friends in college and got on okay with them, more so with the girls if he were honest about it, but rarely did one ever visit his home, sleepovers being out of the question as he felt too conscious about the bedwetting. When he was younger, at nursery school, he had a few parties as wetting problems happened with a few at that age, so he didn't stand out from the others. So Alex was now free from the restraint of education and just about to turn 19 years old. His mother had asked him if he wanted a party to celebrate finally graduating, but he never really was the party person. Instead, he asked if he could have a vacation somewhere quiet away from the world, but by the sea, where he could just chill out and relax away from everything. There he would have time to think about what his future held, decide what to go on to do regarding work or further education. But also he would have some time alone to let his little side out. This was Alex's big secret that he hoped no one had found out about, or if they had not said anything to him. Deep down, Alex was still that little boy. He had never really grown up and loved all the time he spent with his mother. He missed the time when she looked after him night after night. But over time he had become used to getting himself ready for bed. It was only natural that as he grew he would take more responsibility. He wanted so much for his mother to do this, but could never build up the courage to ask. So here he was going away on his own for the first time without mummy, but it would give him chance to wear his nappy during the day if he wanted. He would have them with for nighttime use, so why not try them during the day as well? Maybe he would get those feelings back from when he was younger that he craved so much.